The best of the morning X. 99X.
We're talking about the worst crimes you've ever seen. Now, what's happened to you?
Okay, about 2 years ago, I was in Jacksonville, and a buddy of mine, we were at an ATM, and a fella had gone up to the ATM to withdraw some money, and 2 guys were trying to rob him. And
where were you at this point? You were waiting in line at the ATM?
Yeah, well, I was in my truck.
About to use the ATM?
Yeah, I was in my truck sort of watching, and these 2 guys, they tried to rob this other fella, and I saw a firearm got drawn, and I drew my 9mm out of my truck, and there was a shootout, and I wound up killing both of them.
Wow.
You killed both of the guys robbing?
Yeah.
How many shots were exchanged between all of you?
It was the whole. I emptied the whole clip. It was 13 rounds.
Did you get hit?
No, but I was behind the door in my truck.
Were you sued by any family members?
No, because I did JSO, which is Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. They felt like that since I did carry a firearms license and was registered in the state of Florida, that there was nothing really happened about it. I didn't even have to go to court.
I'm surprised if you popped off 13 rounds, you didn't hit the guy trying to get the cash. I mean, the guy.
He bolted. He went to the left.
Oh, he ran off to the side.
Yeah, he bolted, and then these 2 maniacs just kept going back and forth, and they had no cover, no nothing. They were just out in broad daylight.
What'd that make you feel like, killing 2 guys right there?
It's pretty. I have a hard time even talking.
You sound like you're having a really difficult time speaking about it.
Even though you knew they were committing a violent crime, it's still just the fact that you killed 2 human beings, regardless.
I know.
Were they young punks? Were they old?
Yeah, they were 18 and 19.
When you pulled out your gun, did you first tell them to freeze, or did they immediately?
They let off about 5 rounds apiece.
So when you said freeze, they started shooting at you.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And how many of the 13 rounds did they?
I hit 1 5 and the other 1 5, and then 3 were sprayed.
5 into
You hit
each
5.
of them?
You poked 5 apiece.
Yeah.
How far were you guys apart?
I was about 15 yards.
How long ago did this happen again?
It was about 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah. It's sort of a, you don't really, you see all this stuff happening in other places, and you never think it would happen to you. And
can you speak up just a little?
Yeah, and I had a buddy of mine who got shot in the arm, and I sort of vowed that I'd never, go unarmed again, because society's gotten really crazy, and I don't know what else to really say.
Did you go and try and help them after you shot them?
Oh yeah. I called the EMTs, and they came. And
were they still talking, or were they?
No.
I mean, they were unconscious.
Yeah, they were pretty much calm.
What? How much investigation was done afterwards? Was there at any point?
It was around 5 weeks. About 5 weeks. They wanted to see if excessive force was used and all that.
I mean, you nailed each one of them 5 times.
Yeah.
That's
the adrenaline pumping.
Well, it was.
You never know.
Well,
you were squeezing off some shots.
Well, the thing about Florida, I really read up on it. They don't really look at excessive force a whole lot like some of the other states do.
Did you just hold the trigger down and just watch them go?
Yeah, well, see, that's pretty much what they say, and they actually teach that in the firearms class. If you're gonna open up and someone's threatening your life or somebody else's, then you need to open the whole thing.
Because once you hold that trigger, man, they're pop, 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 pop,
yeah.
pop.
Yeah, that was the whole thing.
It's an automatic?
Yeah, semi-automatic.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a 5-round, little revolver, they say, you do the whole thing.
Yeah, you're not like click, click.
No.
It's just,
I mean, I'll tell you, because I am like the least violent person there is. I've never been in a fight, but I can say, I think if I had a gun and somebody was shooting at me, I would empty every round I could.
I guarantee you would.
If it was my life and his, I'm not shooting to wound.
No.
I don't imagine a week goes by that this doesn't cross your mind.
No, it does. It does. I see a lot of crime and stuff in Atlanta, and I just sort of try to stay away from it. And
do you still carry your gun?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Have you had to pull it anymore?
No. I mean, I don't. I mean, they say the oldest self-defense in the world is running. So to this day, unless I'm confronted, I'll back away.
Try to think about the fact that you saved a life too.
Well, it was a guy, and he was married, and he was an older gentleman and had 3 kids and a wife and so forth. So I kind of look at that end of it.
Sure.
Did he stick around to?
Yeah, he came back after the cops came. He came back after he brought his wife because he was all shaken up, and she came back down and we spoke, and he was pretty. He was grateful and so forth, but he just didn't think that stuff like that would ever happen.
And I'm guessing that they were not first-time offenders, too. I'm sure they had a history. So.
No, they did a lot of theft and armed robbery also. They were out on parole.
Yeah, well.
Thanks for sharing that story with us.
Yeah.
That's no problem at all, man. Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Okay.
We'll see you.
All right.
The best of the morning X. 99X.
Former U.S. Navy SEAL Sean Ryan captures real stories about sacrifice and strength.
My biggest fear wasn't death. My biggest fear was nobody will remember me.
That motivates a lot of people.
It just made me feel invincible.
Opened the steel door and just... They were all convinced, I think, that they were about to die. This rush of stress comes over me because now it's soul time.
All of a sudden, I'm saying, what is really important?
Let us reveal the truth of ourselves.
That's it.
The Sean Ryan Show. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.